What's up, traders? John Healthy. Of course, I'm coming here to do a live stream for you guys as I'm back on the Stairmaster this morning after doing my trading this morning. Obviously, I'm here in Sydney, Australia, so I do my trading first thing in the morning and then come to the gym. I try to get more of a sleep, but in this live stream, guys, I'm going to answer your questions, but I'm also going to give you guys a real update of what's happening in the markets right now and across all the boards. What's happening in the stock market and also what's happening with Bitcoin right now, what's going on with silver and gold, and I'm going to give you a bit of an update on what's really going on in the markets. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this live stream, guys. And what better way to kill two birds with one stone, right? To do a YouTube video for you guys to help you guys out, because yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening right now. So anyway, so looking all pumped right now, just after a workout. Absolutely loving life right now, guys. And then in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about what's really going on right now, what to expect over the next 12 months or 2 years, the truth. Not some airy-fairy crap, but the truth of what's going on in the markets right now. So when it comes to the stock market, Bitcoin, and all those other markets as well too. So that's what I'm going to cover in this live stream here right now. Because guys, there's so much happening in the markets right now. There's so much going on in the markets right now that it's just so much opportunity right now. So right now is just the greatest. Right now is the greatest trading time in this year for me. It's just a phenomenal trading time. If you know what to look for and know what to look at. So I want to talk to you guys about what's really going on in the markets and what's really happening right now. So let's get straight into today, and I want to talk to you guys what's happening right now. Firstly, let's start off with the indices. Right, the indices. Nasdaq. What is Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq, the tech stock, led us up. Nasdaq tech stocks letting us down. Look at all the tech stocks right now, right? Getting absolutely hammered. Look what the Nasdaq did just recently. Today, it created a new low. It created a new lower low on that chart there. We're starting an overall bearish move. Significant lower low, lower high, and now the Nasdaq's actually breaking that low today. What does that mean? All right, what does that mean? It means the tech stocks were the one that bubbled the most, so they're going to crash the most. I'm actually short one of the tech stocks right now. Actually, I have been for a few weeks. Really enjoying that ride down. And then I'm also short another stock, which is in a massive bubble, and it's going to crash as well too over the next 6 to 12 months. Anyway, but that's what's happening in the Nasdaq, right? Think about the market as general as they're there. The Nasdaq led us up, the Nasdaq led us down. So look at the S&P 500 right now, and look at the Dow Jones. Now the S&P 500 right now is looking a lot weaker than the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is still looking pretty strong there. You know, we're still holding its level right now. Fantastic. Offeredness. I think that's him. I wouldn't say just go short because you think it's a good idea. You've got to have some plan, right? So the stocks that I'm shorting right now, the markets that I'm shorting right now, I have a technical reason I'm getting in. I'm not just saying, well, I'm getting in because I think the market's going to crash. I still have my risk in place, my risk management and so on and so forth, right? Because just because the market is going to crash, just because we are at the top of the market right now, and just because we're going to see a big crash, remember this, a crash, once it starts to roll over really quickly, it starts to break those key levels, from top to bottom of a crash takes roughly 12 months or sometimes longer. Remember that, okay? So what I'm saying is that the market Oh, okay. There's no real plan to that. I hope you can see like that I'm shorting earnings, winnings, that profit takers are panics on. Oh, okay. There's still a lot of hope in that there. Anyway, yeah, just shorting because you think something's gonna continue down. Anyway, the thing is this, guys, is that remember, the crash takes 12 months. It means we're gonna get big rundowns, big pullbacks, and we're gonna get big drops, big pullbacks. Big drops, big pullbacks. Just remember that, okay? A crash, 2008 stock market crash, was 2008, not 2008 January. Do you know what I mean? It takes 12 months for this thing to unfold. So don't be scared of this market. And do not think for 1 minute that we're going to see a 50% crash overnight. It's just not going to happen. Why? Well, look at what the market's got. The market's got limiters right now. That means if the market goes down 7%, they shut down the market. Right? They shut it down for like half an hour. I remember trading the EMA and the S&P 500 during 2008, and I'll be riding a short and riding a short and riding a short, suddenly boom, the market will cut off. Like, what the hell's going on? I'm freaking out. I didn't realize there was limiters in the market, so that's actually stopped it. So that's why we don't get any more in the indices, that is. Stocks are different. In the indices, dictates on a daily basis. Oh, that's risky. Day by day by day. You think you can pick it day by day by day? Doing better than I can if you can do that. Successful term, by the way. For me, I'm not successful trading. For me, guys, long term is not about trading a lot, but trading high probability setups, having a high win-loss ratio. Trading a lot's only going to get you confused, frustrated, yeah, all that sort of stuff. So anyway, remember, guys, the start to the bottom of this market crash that's happening right now is indeed takes 12 months. Okay, we're not going to see a 50%. We probably won't even see a 20% drop in the indices. That is, all right, in the indices. All right, we're not going to see that. Why? Because there's limiters in the market. The market will limit that whenever the market drops too much. So right now, we are at the top of the market. Right now, for the next 2 years, we're going to see a significant pullback in the market. If you understand technical analysis, understand how to read the market properly, not just bar, day by day, that's useless. What's the overall picture telling us? VIX is over 20 and XCs, UVXY on that, in my opinion. Hey Hugo. So that's what I want to say, guys. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, it takes a while. Firstly, we are at the top of the market right now. We are at the top of the market right now. The Nasdaq led us up. The Nasdaq is leading us down. Right now, the Nasdaq's the weakest. So right now, guys, we are forming a massive top in the market. And 2019 is probably going to be the first year of the crash, ended through to 2020. So I'm going to be really, really interested to see what that Mr. Donald Trump says, because he started his election by saying we're in one big fat bubble, and then he came in. And it's really interesting, guys. Once you understand how the markets work, long-term outlook is key. Yeah, long-term outlook, but more like, Hugo, one thing I really understood, man, is that the long-term outlook, understand where we are in the cycle of things. And also where we are right now, looking at the bigger picture on that daily chart over the last 2 years, weekly chart over the last 5 to 10 years, and really gauge what's happening right now. The better you can read the chart, the better trader you'll be. Remember, you're not smarter than the market, so be patient and wait for it. So, right now, guys, we are expecting, we are going to see a big pullback in the market. It's not going to be straight down. We might have a 5 or 6 or 10% correction and then the market pulls back and all that sort of stuff. So, but as I was saying before, it's going to be really, really interesting to see what actually happens when this whole thing falls apart the way Trump is. Donald Trump is a type of person that obviously likes to be in power, likes to be known, but deep down he's very, very, very insecure about himself. And you know that, right? An insecure person doesn't brag a lot about what he does. He just goes in there and does what he does to do and so on and so forth. So he's after that recognition, that significance all the time. And the reason why is because he's feeling so insecure about himself. So if you think money's going to make you feel secure about yourself, yeah, you got nothing coming. It's how you look at yourself. So, it'd be interesting to see how this. It'd be interesting to see how all this works out now, guys. So, let me say here, Nick, short bias now, John. Well, I'm not really biased anywhere, Nick. I really am not. Why? Some stocks are making all-time new highs. Just because the S&P fell through the floor today, just because the Nasdaq fell through the floor, 20% of the stocks in the S&P went up today. You guys realize that? So it's never about having a bias. It's about, all right, market, tell me, if the Dow Jones looks weak right now, or if the Nasdaq looks weak right now, then I'm weak the Nasdaq. I'm not weak the Nasdaq stocks. Right? Again, go look at it right now. Go look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 had a big down move today. 20% of the stocks had a big update. You know, and I think at least 10% of them had like more than 2% update today. So you can't have a bias thinking the S&P's got to dictate what the whole market's going to do. Totally wrong thinking. What you should do is have no bias. Be like Bruce Lee. Flow like water. Flow like water. So many people have this thing, right? There's like, they say, well, if I think the S&P is going to go down, I think the Nasdaq's going to go down. I think I think the Dow Jones S&P is going to pull back even hard. That means every single stock's going to pull back hard. Maybe just go sideways. We just don't know, right? So trade each market based on its own merits only. Don't go, well, I'm going to short Apple because the Nasdaq looks weak. No, short Apple because Apple has your setup on there. Not because you think it's a good idea or you hope it's a good idea. Make sense? See, my trading is either one, by following a really, really, really proven trading system, or two, following what the market is telling me. Not what I want it to tell me, but what it actually is telling me right now. Flow like water, non-biased view. Read the market for what it's telling you right now. So, that's all I say there, guys. Okay, that's what long-term successful trading is all about. You need to flow like water. Because at the end of the day, guys, really, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We don't really know what's going to happen. But you can start to suck the odds on your side. Like, for example, right now, I'm short two different stocks. I'm shorting a tech stock right now, not because the Nasdaq is weak, but I'm shorting this tech stock right now because it had my chart set up that I like to see. It's showing me both on that big long-term chart and those daily charts that we're starting to roll over right now. Not because we're getting one down candle or volume or any of that crap. No, it doesn't matter. It's what the overall picture is telling me. What's the last 12 months on that daily chart telling me? What's the last 5 to 6 years plus been telling me on that weekly chart? Who's really in control here? And focus on that. That's where I'm short that stock. Because it's following what I know technically about these markets. So it's just based on that. Plus also I'm short another stock right now, and it's one of those stocks that has just been in one of the biggest bubbles. It's the only stock that hasn't even really had a decent pullback yet. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to tell you my positions that I'm in right now. I can't. Now my private clients know, but No, it's not Microsoft. Not Microsoft, Nick. It's actually this second stock that I'm short right now hasn't actually pulled back. It's bubbled massively, massive bubble. It's gone quiet this entire year, and now we're getting ready to. Now this bubble's ready to pop. Just by understanding how these markets work, there's like an 80% probability I'm going to make 1,000% return on this trade. Heck, depending on the volatility, it could be 4,000 or 5,000% return on this trade. That sounds crazy, John. Well, it's not going to happen straight away, right? I'm in this particular position, you know, for at least 6 months. So again, I'm not gonna tell the position I'm in right now and so on and so forth, but yeah. So anyway, so that's all right now. Moving on to Bitcoin. Guys, give me Y in the chat box. If you've been following my videos now for the last couple of months, what did I say is going to happen to Bitcoin, right? Look what's been happening to Bitcoin this last week. I've been saying this time and time again. Get ready. Get ready. It's coming. And guess what? I'm short. I'm still short Bitcoin right now. I'm actually shorting Bitcoin right now. Right? I'm short Bitcoin right now. In fact, not only am I short Bitcoin right now, but because the market's dropped so much, I've moved my profit now to where I've moved my stop loss on Bitcoin to now I can't make a loss in this trade anymore. I'm in a significant profit right now, massive profit. I wouldn't say massive, but a good profit. And also I've moved my stop down, not at break even, but now I've locked in like, I think it's roughly about 20%, no, 50% return on risk. So if I was risking say $5,000, well, I've roughly locked in about $2,500 profit. If I had $5,000 on the trade. If I had $3,000 risk on the trade, well, now I've locked in roughly around about that $1,500, maybe a bit less than that. I hope you can see what I'm saying there. So no matter what happens to Bitcoin right now, I can't lose. But it's the wrong time to short it right now. Why? Because the market's been going down quite a fair bit now. It's the wrong time to short it. Understand how the markets work. They go like waves. They have a big drop and then they wave, big drop and they wave. And you don't know how long that drop's going to last for. So you've got to get in at the right time. I waited and 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 waited. And then bam! There's the market telling me where it's going. I was all over that. So I'm still in Bitcoin right now. I'm short Bitcoin and I've locked in my profit. So no matter what happens, I cannot make a loss on this trade anymore. Let it go. 3,000, here we come. If not a bit lower than that. So that's what's happening to Bitcoin right now, guys. And on to silver and gold, guys. The overall weekly charts as we stand right now is bearish, right? The overall weekly charts have been flowing down with silver and gold. Buy low, hold, sell high. No, Anthony. No. You buy low? Who says that's the low? If you've been trying to do that with Bitcoin for the last 12 months, how have you gone? If you've been trying to do that with silver and gold for the last 12 months, how have you gone? If you've been trying to do that with the gold stocks, how have you gone? Gold stocks 52-week low right now. So don't just buy low. No. Please, guys, don't do that. Wait for the market to turn around. Stop trying to pick tops and bottoms. You're hurting yourself. It's a low probability position. Wait for the market to turn around. Don't try. Well, I'm going to try to get in right now because I think it's the bottom and the thing just keeps going down. But you can improve, Anthony, my man, you can improve your probability tenfold by waiting for the market to change trend first. It's like people have been trying to call the top for the last couple of years in the market. It's like, don't. You're not smarter than the market. I'm not smarter than the market. I don't know what's going to happen. So what did I do with Bitcoin? I waited for the market to tell me what it's likely to do, and then I jump on it, right? P, Dow Jones, 18,000, buy gold and silver. Pete, let me ask you a question here. How do you know? How do you know that gold and silver is going to be the next thing to buy right now? Who says we're not going to go through another significant down run in gold and silver right now? You don't know, right? That's just based on hope. You don't short the stock market because you think it's going to go down. So, yeah. And once again, guys, remember, how the markets work, they work in waves. Just because the market goes down a lot, doesn't mean it's going to keep going down a lot. That's why so many people are like, all right, the market's going to crash, I'm going to go short. It's just dropped 40, 50% in the last month, and you want to try and short it now? It's like an elastic band. We're likely to you know, at least have a bit of retracement before it continues down. That's how the markets work, guys. So, and then guess what? You go short as the markets, you know, the markets drop 40%. You go short this stock, it retraces for a few weeks. You get out and think, oh man, there I was having a losing trade again. And then the market continues that direction. Because you know, that's how the markets work. You don't get in after it's gone for a run. That's low probability. Long-term central banks are buying physical all over the world. Here you go, my man, here you go. Let's get real with you, my bro. Let's get real. How long have they been saying that for now? Years, right? Even before Trump was elected. This is what this company's doing, this is what this country's doing, blah, 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 blah. Just because you see countries buying physical gold and silver. Here's the thing, guys. If you buy physical gold and silver for the next 10, 20 years, that's not what we're talking about here. But if you like most people watching this video right now, we're trying to make an investment into gold and silver to capture the next bull run, guess what? None of that stuff even matters. It really doesn't. Stop trying to pick the bottom in gold right now. It may or may not be the bottom. You have a low probability chance of doing it. We're doing more. I'm going to speed this thing up a bit more. There we go. All right. You ever buy in inverse ETFs to short the market? A bit overextended now. Miser? I get into whatever I get into based on what that particular investment or that particular chart is telling me right now. Please, guys, please listen to me. Don't be buying all this other crap. Don't be buying all this other crap because, oh, well, NASDAQ's going to force, let me go buy some inverse ETFs or this or that to protect, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no. Don't, guys, don't. Don't. Be smart. Be smart. You trade whatever that chart is telling you right now. Don't say, well, the NASDAQ's on the force, so I'm going to go buy this thing over here. Why? Because each market, each stock has its own cycles. If you tried shorting McDonald's and Berkshire Hathaway and Coca-Cola for the last month, as the market's been pulling back for the last month, you get your head handed to you. McDonald's never wants to go down. See what I'm saying there? It's like, no. You trade based on whatever that stock is telling you. Trade what you see, not what you think over fear. If you see your proven trading setup on this chart, that's when you get in. Not because you think or hope. That's not long-term success, guys. And the more that you don't continue to work on that, of trading what you see, not what you hope for. Oh, well, John, I see a big support level, so I'm going to buy it. Really? Is that a proven trading plan? Is that really how the markets work? Or is it likely just to hold this support, go sideways for a bit, and then break through it? You know what I mean? It's like, be smart about the way that you're doing your investment decisions. That's why there's so much that goes into trading, guys. It really does. And that's why with my private clients that I've got, I have 12-month weekly coaching, and I just actually opened it a while ago. You know, all the people that have joined it now for the next, it's only a small group, 5 to 10 people. You know, that's where for the next 12 months, I help them understand these things. It's so important to understand. So you can do really well from the markets, guys, but you've got to get out of your own way. You've got to get out of your own way. John, can you please tell me what really moves the market? Is it psychology or politics? Do you know what? Centenigo? Do you know what? That's the wrong question to ask. What really moves the market? I have no idea. Cycles? You don't need to know what really moves the market. All you need to know is how the markets actually work. Then you can tell what the buyers and sellers are thinking. Like for example, when I started trading options, like 10 plus years ago, I had no idea what goes in an option. Guess what, guys? I still have no idea what goes into an option. But I seem to do well from options. Why? So I don't even know how it's created or what makes it move. What do I know? I just know that certain mechanics work out. All right, so don't focus. Oh yes, exactly right, Hugo, yes, exactly right. So guys, here's the thing, okay? I'm hot as hell right now. Trading is all about probability, guys. How can you ever get good at trading? How do you ever get good at something if you're not really following a plan and you're just getting in when you think it's a good idea and so on and so forth, right? That's like a baseball player turning up the baseball, trying to hit the ball, tries for a few weeks, say, you know what, that didn't work. Let me try outfield. I'm gonna try the outfield person. And he tries that for a few weeks, like, oh man, that didn't work. And then he tries pitcher. And then he tries that for a few weeks, oh that didn't work. And then he tries the catcher, right behind the batsman. Or I tried that for 2 weeks, that didn't work. All right, well let me try Sandman. I don't know, whatever else. Let me try the bench person. Let me try the drinker. But what he doesn't realize is if he just stuck it back, by the time he got through all that, which is probably going to take him a year of trying these different things out, in the same game, if he just said, oh, I'm going to keep practicing to get better at batting, guess what? At 12 months later, he gets good at batting. That's the way trading works. You have one proven trading plan, and then you get better and better and better at trading that plan. That's that simple. You don't have to know the big stock or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. Because trading the market, remember guys, trading the market is never about being lucky. I'm out of breath right now. It's not about being right with the market, okay? It really isn't. So, I'm going to finish off, guys, with this. If you seriously want the next 12 months to be amazing for you, absolutely amazing for you, we're going to make more progress next 6 months. We're going to make more progress in the next, say, 6 months or next 12 months than you have in the last 6 years. This is what you need to do. This is the only way to make progress. Don't be swapping and changing and swapping and changing, swapping and changing. Right? What I mean by that is they go, well, I'm going to try this subscription newsletter. No, wrong. I'm going to sign up to this thing because he's going to tell me when to get in, when to get out. Wrong. I'm going to sign up to this YouTube. I'm going to listen to this YouTube video and I'm going to get in because he said he made such a big case for this thing to stop, or it's going to crash, or it's going to go up. So I'm going to get in there. Wrong. Okay, I'm going to have a setup on the chart that I see, and I'm going to spend the next 6 to 12 months focusing on getting better at trading that. That's all. I guarantee you, if you do that, you'll be part of the top 10% by the end of the 12 months. Top 10% who actually start to make a little bit of money from, all right? I guarantee you, you're part of the top 10%. Why? Because you just focus on getting good at one thing. It's never the market you have to worry about. It's you that have to worry about. It's not the trading system. It's your ability to be consistent, showing up every day, and it's your ability to be disciplined to take in those setups, and patient. Boom, spitting everywhere here. And patient. Patient to only taking those setups. So that means if you're trading, like sometimes with my trading system, when I trade the daily chart, which means I'm getting in today and I'm holding it for, for a week, sometimes longer. What does that mean? When I do my scans, that means some months I'm not going to have any trades. I can't force the market to give me what it's not going to give me right now. Because I guarantee you, guess what? And that's where most people go wrong. They start to take shit they shouldn't take, and at the end of the month they're down now because they instead of just being patient waiting for those setups that they believe in. You do that, guys, you'll be part of the 10% where you're actually making a little bit of money. A little bit of money. But don't try a system. Now, my recommendation, guys, is have a trading system that's going to give you the probability of doing well. Don't be trading a divergent system or against the trend trading system or any of this thing like a candlestick pattern. No. If you want a trading system, the highest probability trades are with the trend. But the highest probability trades are not after the market's gone for a big run. Why? Because it's not going to have a pullback. So you've got to understand how the markets work. That's why it's not like so black and white. But my trading system, that's what I use. And then guess what? After 12 months of doing that, depending on how strict you are, not only after 12 months you're part of the 10%, but now you're part of the 5% who actually does 6 figures or more per year. And then after a while, guess what? Then say another 6 to 12 months of doing that, now you're part of the 1% who actually do more than 7 figures per year in these markets. That's the way to get ahead. If you don't follow that process, or you're still trying to pick bottoms and pick tops and trying to get it right, that's not long-term successful. Because guess what? You may pick it right now. You may get it right and make a lot of money. What's going to happen to your next trade? I guarantee you, I've done this many times. I got in when I thought it was a good idea, made a crap ton of money. The very next trade, I went and did the exact same thing and lost the entire lot. Why? Because I thought I'm smarter than the market. I got this. You're not smarter than the market. Wait for the market to tell you what it's going to do. So you can be a really good trader, guys. You just got to get out of your own way and throw that bloody ego out of the way. Stop trying to pick tops, stop trying to pick bottoms and all that sort of stuff. The reason why I say that we're at a top right now in the indices because the market's telling me that. We're starting to roll over. Makes sense, guys? So that's the market telling me this. Listen to the market, read the market. And there's so much that goes into trading more than one. If you're dead serious, guys, or if you're interested in my coaching program for starters, so I can coach you over the next 12 months every single week to get better at doing this sort of stuff, then just email me and I'll see if I can fit you in. But the thing is this, guys, okay? It's never the trading system you have to worry about. Even with myself this day, okay, guys? When I have losses, and I still have losses from time to time, and I totally screw it up sometimes, guess why? Because I'm too impatient, right? There might be a trade that has 9 things going for it, and that 10th thing that says don't get involved with it. Guess what? That 10th thing that says you shouldn't have taken this trade, here's a loss. I do that from time to time. It's like, man, okay, cool. What caused this to be a loss? How can I move forward? Getting better, right? Getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better at trading that system. How do you become confident at what you're going to do? How can you set yourself up for the next 12 months so you can set yourself up? What can you do for the next 12 months to set yourself up the rest of your life to have confidence that you'll never, ever, 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 ever have to starve ever again? What is that? How can you set yourself up over the next 6 months so you can be in a situation where you know what? I'm on my way to be a 7-figure trader. I'm on my way to achieving my financial goals right now. How can you ever get to that point if you're just all over the place like a bloody octopus? No. Guys, I'm saying this because that's how I've been like that in the past, right? It's this subscription, it's this thing here, it's this thing here. No, it's the indicators, it's the moving average crossovers. It's none of that shit. You're focusing on the wrong thing. Have a good trading setup, be consistent, be disciplined, be patient. You work on those things. And the only reason why, if you have a really high successful trading system, even for myself when I have a loss, guess what? It comes back down to not being disciplined and patient. Not being disciplined because Centennial, I can't, John, can you show us one instances when you bought and sold a stock based on your setup? I can't actually do that in public, and the reason why is I can't actually tell you my exact system is because I actually told my private clients, we're trying to have a small group, but I've actually promised my mentor who taught me my trading system that I wouldn't share it in public. So, but in my videos, guys, I'm trying to give you some hints of how the markets work. And again, my private clients, because they've signed up and they've invested into their future, I let them know because they've shown me commitment. And it's only a small group, but I can't give my full trading system out to the public. Again, because my multiple seven-figure trader said, I'm happy to coach you, but you can't just let everyone know about this. So I hope you guys understand. Like, I really made a promise to him, and that's not some salesy thing or anything like that. My mentor who's been doing it for 25 years right now, almost 25 years, makes multiple seven figures. I promised him when I signed up to it that I wouldn't tell everyone the exact system. I'd give people little bits of hints and tips, but not the exact whole system. I just can't. So yeah, but I do tell people sometimes about like what I'm doing, right? So you guys know, right? Yeah, I told you when I was looking to short Bitcoin, right? You guys know that. So there wasn't any hiding that. I was very, very clear about that. So anyway, guys, so I hope you can understand. I hope you can understand that if you're serious about getting ahead of the markets, that it is all about what I'm talking about here, guys. You truly can become successful in the markets. You've just got to slow down, focus on one thing, make sure your trading plan is trading with the system, make sure your trading system is not getting in after the market's gone for a big run, because the market works like waves. The market goes for a big run, and you're getting in after the market's gone for a big run. Guess what? There's a high probability it's likely to turn around. My trading system, I get in when there's a high probability it's starting that run. So, and again, I've learned it from my mentor. I'm so grateful to be having him as my mentor. So, yeah, but you can do this. You can do this. You really can do this. And that's where people like, some people are afraid to invest. Like, I've invested tens of thousands of dollars with my mentor. It's been worth every single cent. And why I say that is because what I know about the markets now and what he's really taught me has been an absolute game changer for me. Absolute game changer. Not only how I read the markets, on how I'm reading the momentum of the markets right now, how I identify a really powerful setup, and not just say this is a setup, but why? What is all the parts that goes into this trading setup, this trading plan that makes it so powerful? Powerful like that. Makes sense, guys? So there's so much more that goes into trading, guys. That's why, like I say, 12 months with my coaching, and that's what you need. Guys, you can do really, really well from this. You can do really, really, really well from trading. But I was saying before, and I'll leave you this. Slow down, focus on a really good, powerful setup. Understand, don't just have things in there because there's things in there. Like, no. Understand each individual part of that trading system and why that's so important to that trading system. What's the setup? What's the entry bar? What's the other things you're using to increase that probability, and why? What does that mean, and so on and so forth. And so that's where, guys, what really, but I don't regret this move either. Really? Come on, don't. All right, now you're BSing me here, X200. I went big in silver in 2015, and I wish I had been more knowledgeable about the basics trading and setups. Okay, so that means deep down inside that you wish you didn't actually buy it at 2015. But I don't regret that move either. Come on, you know that's not true. You know the very first sentence was the truth. There is no but. That's full stop. That's it. Don't BS yourself. Tell the truth. So anyway, guys, I'm off. I had an amazing trading morning this morning. I've got some amazing positions on right now. Bitcoin's gone through the floor. I'm so happy to be locking in profit with that today. Some really good profit. No matter what happens, I'm gonna make good profit on that way. I'm so happy to be short some of these stocks right now over the next 3 to 6 months. And I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this ride. And I'm so happy to have my mentor as well too. Guys, whether it's my coaching or someone else's coaching, you need to go get a coach. And a coach who actually trades himself every single day. That's just so important, right? You need that, you need that, you need that. Why? Because if the coach is having losses, if the coach is actually not going through a good time, he can teach you the things that he's making mistakes in. It's not that his coach is perfect, no. But you need someone who's actually trading that there, and that's his focus there. I'm not saying you should join my coaching program. In fact, 80% of the people I don't let in my coaching program. So, yeah, it's actually not even open right now. If you want to see if you can get into it when I do want to reopen it, then go fill out the application form or email me or something like that, and I'll see if you're a good fit for the next opening when I do open it up. But apart from that, guys, I'm out of here. Have an amazing day. You can be successful. Slow down, be consistent, be disciplined, and be patient, and focus on getting good at one trading setup. And don't quit.